She's basically that archetype, that woman who she utilizes power to make things happen, right? So the women who utilize power to make things happen, those women tend to be very sexually skilled because they're very much into alchemizing energy. So they utilize, sexual connection as a way to make themselves feel good, to heal themselves, but also to kind of manifest their life, right? So these dark feminine women, they tend to be kind of like masters of their sexuality. They can also tend to be into like, ritual and some of the magic and that kind of stuff. These are also women who tend to operate outside the cultural norms. So there's something about them that is not going to fit into what our culture accepts and believes to be normal. These are also women who tend to move more solo. So they might have a partner, they might even be a wife, you see what I'm saying? But they kind of have a take it or leave it type attitude. You won't see them fighting too hard to keep the marriage or fighting too hard to keep the relationship. And the reason why is because they kind of want to be by themselves anyway. Like that's more their nature. Very similar to that conservationist. The dark feminine, she's related to and connected to the conservationist archetype. So these women are very much into, like they're looking to manifest their life. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of them, they've had a lot of trauma in their lives, right? But that's by design, right? Because that's the only way that they have access to powers. They had to go through some kind of initiation, right? So they went through the initiation, could have been molestation or rape or physical abuse or whatever it might be, but they were able to transmute that and alchemize it into something that made them like a dope individual on the planet, right? What a lot of people don't understand is that if you don't go through those trials and tribulations, then you're not going to really have access to energy, you know what I'm saying? Or to certain levels of expertise. You have to, like they say, pressure makes diamonds. You see what I'm saying? No pain, no gain. Those are metaphysical laws. But at the same time, some people go through stuff and they don't learn the lesson and they carry that weight with them and they carry that baggage with them. So the dark feminines are the women who they went through all that garbage, but then they turned it into something that benefits them, right? And now they're kind of walking inside this power. And when they connect with a man, I mean, they have a certain level of confidence about them, and that makes the man like really into them. So you have a lot of men who are like really seeking these women. Their sexual energy is very strong. Their attractive energy is very strong, regardless of how they look on the outside, right? And men are just drawn to them. And that's part of the power and the magnetism that these women carry. So